This video presents a structural architecture for long-term athletic development. Our work focuses on demonstrating that structure governs athlete retention, challenging the traditional focus on volume policing. We analyze key metrics like exposure, rotation, availability, and integrity, using proprietary structural modeling and audited performance data. First, let's look at the problem in global youth sport. We observe that youth attrition peaks between ages 14 and 17. The underlying issues include early specialization, load spikes during growth, fragmented development systems, and psychological identity instability. This video is based on our audited structural model and identity-verified dataset to outline the structural architecture for long-term athletic development. The structural hypothesis is that athlete dropout is driven by volatility and compression, not magnitude alone. Our approach focuses on rotational diversification, progressive load governance, slope stability, and identity integration to mitigate these risks. This dataset overview covers a 2022 to 2025 observation window. We defined a structural dropout event as 2 consecutive inactive months, with 100% identity linkage integrity across 172 athlete month observations. The goal is to show that structured load governance sustains high training magnitude while stabilizing retention. Our cohort maintained a high exposure magnitude, averaging 13.12 sessions per week. This exceeds the elite academy norm of 6 to 10 sessions. Despite this elevated training load, 0 structural dropout events occurred, supporting the thesis that instability and compression, not magnitude alone, drive attrition. Diversification is analyzed using Shannon entropy. The cohort mean was 1.3291, reflecting a consistently diversified training architecture. Crucially, the maximum single domain share was capped at 59.66%, preventing domain compression and supporting structural resilience against overuse injury. We also measured workload volatility, the standard deviation of month-to-month changes in training hours. Sudden load spikes are major destabilizers. Our structural architecture governed load escalation, ensuring stability of slope, which protects retention continuity, rather than simply reducing overall volume. To summarize, the key problems are youth attrition peaking at ages 14 to 17, driven by early specialization, load spikes, fragmented development, and psychological instability. Our survival analysis confirmed the success of the model. With the event rule defined as 2 consecutive inactive months, we observed 0 events. The Kaplan-Meier survival estimate remained at 1.0, demonstrating sustained retention stability under high exposure. Cognitive integration is key to stabilizing identity during adolescence. The mean cognitive hours were 12.24 per month, treating mental strategy and training as an active domain. Embedding mental load structurally supports long-horizon retention, mitigating psychological instability risk. In summary, the audited structural model sustained high magnitude, maintained rotation, capped compression, and governed the slope, resulting in no observed dropout events. Retention stability is governed by architecture, not reduced intensity. The international implications are clear. Development programs should institutionalize diversification metrics, monitor slope variance, cap domain compression, and embed structural audits. This transitions systems from philosophy-based coaching to data-governed structural oversight. Our conclusion is that structure governs outcome. Step 1 involved enforcing structural parameters. Step 2, the 2022 to 2025 audited cohort sustained elite exposure without structural collapse. Step 3 is the expansion pathway, formalizing thresholds and standardizing governance for replicable youth development.